Welcome back viewers. In today's video, we are going to check out the Manjaro Talos 22.1.3 KDE desktop with MS-DOS partitions, no swap, file-to-file system, and no choice for the Office suite. So we are not installed any Office suite. So there are three options available in the CalMS installer. Either you install the LibreOffice, you install the OpenOffice, or you don't install any Office. So we are not installed any Office suite, and we wanted to just check out how the different options work in the CalMS installer. So we are just testing out the system, how it works. So this is the login screen or the greeter screen of Manjaro KDE desktop, and you got a VLAN session as a default, and there is also XOR plasma session. So we will go with the VLAN session for this video. So there is a this blurred out splash screen is there, looks very beautiful when you install it on an actual machine, and this splash screen comes full screen. It looks very beautiful. Okay, so now the desktop is coming up. The welcome screen or the welcome app was the first to be displayed on the screen. The rest of the desktop is following up. The first thing, of course, what we will do is we will change the resolution. There is the display configuration. Okay, so now we will check the KDE desktop. So this is the wallpaper from Manjaro. So it is using the Manjaro wallpaper for the KDE desktop. Of course, the KDE organization wallpapers might be there. We will check it out later. At the bottom, you can see here the Manjaro logo is there in the application launcher. You have got this Dolphin file manager. The console is there. Firefox web browser is there, and the Discover Software Center is there. On the right side, all typical minimize all windows. Then you have got the volume control along with line in, line out, and also application control. So you can toggle or change the settings of sound for each of the applications you want. This is the network manager, notifications area, and the calendar is there. So what we will do is, let us open the console first. Let us check out the kernel version that is available. So the standard SMP preempt dynamic kernel is there. Version is 6.1.30. It has been suitably tweaked by Manjaro. Now we will go ahead. Let us check out the applications. So in development section, the Qt Assistant, Qt Designer, Qt Linguist, Qt QDBus Debugger, User Feedback Console, and the Kate is there. Kate is an advanced text editor. In graphics, GBenview, Ocular, Scanlight is there. In internet section, the Hawaii SSH server browser, the VNC server browser, Firefox, KDE Connect is there, KDE Connect SMS, and open on connected device via the KDE Connect is there. Multimedia section, Elisa music player is there, and the VLC media player is there, and the Qt video tests are there. In Office section, we have just got the document viewer because we chose not to install any Office suite. And this is the typical system settings along with the Manjaro notifier KDE settings, Manjaro settings manager. So we will check this out soon. First, let us go through the applications, which applications are there in each of the sections. So these are the system applications. You can see here. Desktop is there. Let us open the desktop. So here you can see around 1 GB of memory is being used. RAM memory is being used by the KDE desktop. A total of just 57 tasks and 507 threads are running. You can also have a split view. This split view automatically load a tab. Just a feature of the desktop which is working in the console. So we will close the current tabs. Now we will close the window itself. Let us go ahead. Let us check out the info center. So you can see the applications are taking a bit longer to open up because this is the first boot, and sometimes this happens that during the first boot all of the applications will take some longer to work, but from the next boot onwards the application opening up will be faster, because you see when the first time it is done, there's a temporary files folder and everything is created. In the second after that, in all the consequential opening, the temporary files are already there, so system doesn't take much time. Now let us come back to the versions of the KDE Plasma. So KDE Plasma version is 5.27.4, KDE Frameworks version 5.105, Qt version is 5.15.9, kernel we are seeing 6.1.30-1, and the graphics platform is Wayland. And this is my hardware configuration for my laptop. Let us check out the energy monitor. Anything in the energy section? Nothing is there. This will show all the devices, for example the CPU, firmware security, interrupts, all those things can be shown back. Okay, so it has opened up the system monitor. And just a moment. So UEFI firmware cannot be updated in the legacy BIOS mode. So right now we are in legacy BIOS mode because we have used the MS-DOS partitions. So if you want to use the UEFI firmware updates, you have to use the EFI partitions. So keep this in mind. These are the interrupts of the system. You can see here. The PCI bus is shown. So all the different peripherals attached to the PCI bus are enumerated here. The USB devices, so the USB host controller, and the different USB devices connected to the host controller. That's it. In network, you can see the network interfaces that are live right now. The Samba status can also be viewed here. Right now, no Samba shares are there. No shares have been configured. No directories are shared by the users. Now let us come back to the system monitor. So this is the K system monitor. You can see it here. It is using almost 1.8 GB. So there is always difference between the desktop and the system monitor. Keep this in mind. It will also show the different processes that are running. You can also have a tree view. I have shown this many times. Now let us go ahead. Manjaro Hello is there. Menu editor we have seen. Timesheet also we have seen. Yakuke drop down terminal. If you want, I will just show you once. So it drops down from the top end of the screen, and you can switch it off also. And you can use the F12 toggle to use this drop down terminal. Now what we will do is, let us go back to the settings. Let us open the Manjaro settings manager. What is Manjaro settings manager? Okay, so this is it. So this settings is made by the Manjaro developers for the Manjaro system. So you can do the local settings, language path settings, kernel setting, user account setting, time, date, keyboard settings, and the hardware configuration, user accounts. So this is in addition to the typical KDE settings that are available. From here you can install the different kernels. It opens. So you can see right now which kernel is installed. So this is the 6.1.44 is running right now, and it is installed, and rest of the kernels are available as an option. You can also install the real-time kernel. You can see it here. Different kernels are available. And in utilities, you can see arc is there, emoji selector, file light is there. So file light is a this uses statistics. You can see it here. It will just come up on the screen. Meanwhile, we check some more. So kfind, yes, just a moment. We will just finish the utilities. Kwrite is there. So Kwrite is a light text editor. Kfind is there to find your files and folder. Kcalculator, Kcat, and the spectacle screenshot capture utility is there. So this is all consist of the utilities. So let us scan the root folder. So it will show how much files are there in the root folder. It will also differentiate the files based on the type of files, their file extensions. It will take some time. Let it go. Meanwhile, what we can do is let us check out and let us configure the desktop and wallpaper. Let us see what is there in the desktops and wallpaper. This is still working in the background. This desktop does not look that fast as compared to the earlier desktop that we checked. The Gnome desktop was there that we had checked. So you have to keep this in mind. Different desktops will behave in different way. Maybe this is the first time that is running, that's why it is. But you can see it is not responsive right now. Maybe some work is going on because that file search, file scan is going to take a lot of CPU resources. I think that's why it is slowed down. We'll have to just wait for the scan to complete. You cannot go ahead. You can see here right now it's unresponsive. So we wait. Okay, you can see it here. Now it is responding. So let us check out the wallpapers that are available. There should be a combination of Manjaro and KDE wallpapers. Let's try this out. This is the typical KDE wallpaper. This one was wallpaper that we had default, the bamboo wallpaper. And this should be the bamboo paper at night. Let us apply. This might not work because we are in light. No, it is working. Okay, so this is the dark wallpaper, dark version of the same wallpaper, bamboo. Full ripple. Let's try this out. This is KDE wallpaper, not this all wallpapers from the KDE or ORG organization. It stands out. Let's try this one. This one is also KDE. We should close this app. It is hogging the resources. Yes, this wallpaper is also nice. This one is also nice wallpaper. Just all wallpapers you have seen in other Linux distribution reviews. They are very common. This one, mountains, let us applied. This one is also common. So most of the wallpapers are from KDE only. This one is nice one. That's it. So maybe some icons will be there. Let us see. Too much here to check out. So I will close this. We can open the settings. So the system settings shortcut is not given on the panel. So you have to open it from the application menu. Let us check out some other decorations, window decorations, what they have given. This desktop is definitely taking up time to work and give us the results. Whenever I click my mouse, it takes a lot of time for it to execute the command to the mouse or keyboard. Here you can see, okay, so the Manjaro settings are embedded here. You can see here the Manjaro section. So this is new for me. This Manjaro hardware configuration is also there, and the language pack selection. That's very nice. It's seamlessly configured inside the KDE system settings. So you can install open source driver or the proprietary drivers from here. So right now most of the drivers for the virtual machine mode setting and the Visa or the graphics driver are open source, but we can also install the closed source or proprietary drivers. And this is the kernel. You can choose the kernel for installation, language pack, the hardware configuration. That's it. So this has been seamlessly embedded inside the KDE settings. Now the multimedia settings are there. You can do the settings for the multimedia, audio CDs, flag encoder, MP3 encoder, OGG Vorbis encoder, CDDB retrieval. So this is CDDB is nothing but the metadata about the soundtracks. Here, let us go in the appearance section. So here you can see the breadth and breadth dark are used global themes. So this is from the Manjaro rest, breeze dark, breeze twilight, and oxygen is from the KDE organization. And also breathe light is also available. So what we will do is let us change the themes. Let us apply the themes, and there is an option to apply the theme to the appearance settings and desktop and window layout. So we will apply both to the desktop and window layout and appearance setting. Let us see what happens. Yes, it is getting applied to the complete system because we have ticked both the options. See here, it is now applied to the complete application menu, panel, windows. Now we will change over to the breath light. Let us see what happens. Here also we will apply it completely. Yes, it is getting applied. So the theming section is working perfectly. Yes, it is working perfectly. Now what we will do is we will open the application styling. Let us see what is there in store for us in the application section. So Breeze, Fusion, Oxygen, and Windows 9X. So 4 application styles are there, and Breeze is the current selection. Let us go over to the Plasma style. So Breathe Light, Breathe Dark, and Breathe. These three are Plasma styles are from Manjaro. Rest are from the KDE organization. So right now Breeze Light is there. Let us go with the Breeze Dark. Let us see what happens. Yes, it changes the application menu color. The window color is not changed. So now we have got a mismatch. So what we can do is we can go over to the breath. Let us see what happens. Yes, now it is more cohesive. In the colors, let us open. So this will change the accent colors. So right now Breathe Light is there with the green accent. We can go with the Breathe Dark also and apply it. So let us see what happens. So you can see the complete window colors have changed, accent colors have changed, and the window backgrounds also have changed to black. There are two color themes, Breathe Dark and the Breathe Light. So you can choose any one. Rest are all from the KDE organization. Now let us check out the window decorations. So window decorations only 3 plastic, breeze and oxygen. Nothing more is there. And these are the font families, default font families. In icons, let us see what they are. Okay, so Advaita, Breeze, Breeze Dark, high contrast and oxygen is there. So Breeze has been installed, so we can change over to Breeze Dark to suit the dark theme right now. So the darkening of icons has happened. I could see the change in the discover icon. It will be darkened immediately. So I think font management, yes, splash screen is pending. So splash screen, you can see the breadth dark was there and the breadth was there. So I think when we booted for the first time, breadth came up. Breadth dark was not the default one. Breadth was default because it was a light theme right at that time. So now the breadth dark is there, which is default. Boot splash screen, let us see. So the icons are not visible. I don't know why. So right now the boot splash screen is from Manjaro. We can change it over to others. There are a few others given, but I think those thumbnails are not there. Let us try to check out the thumbnails. And to changing it will bring up the thumbnails. We'll change that default settings. Just wait for the system to respond. Let us open the Discover app. Enter. So the software or the app center is nothing but the PAMAC. PAMAC is a Manjaro software center or app center. The Discover is not used. Instead of Discover, they are using the icon from Discover, but it is a PAMAC. So keep this in mind. And of course, PAMAC is very good. You will not feel bad because it works very fine. So you will not miss Discover. But if you want, you can also install Discover here. So there will be 2 application stores if you want, and then you can maybe uninstall this PAMAC. Depends on you. Let us check out the updates if updates are there. I think there will be some updates, at least 300 400 updates might be there. Let us see. Yes, so 1.7 GB is there. It will be around 300 400 packages for update. So I will not do the update because rest of time. I have shown you in many videos how to do the system update after the installation. I think we have checked out everything. Nothing else is pending. What is this system D? Let us check out the system D. Let us apply what? Okay. Let us see what is there. It's not opening up. Must be some tweak for the system D. Okay, anyways, we will stop the video here, and in the next video we will check out the budget desktop.